Yo. What is up, guys? What is up? We back. Why does my notes app always pop up in the bottom right corner and say, holy shit, it says 6-7. It just pops up in the corner of my screen and says 6-7. Just chatting. Well, boys, a lot has happened in the past couple days. I feel like absolute crap still, but what's up, Jake? Decided that I would get on for a little bit and just hang out with you guys, because it's been a little bit and I feel guilty even though I actually feel like death. It's like come and gone. I think it's actually gotten worse before it got better, and it's like, or no, it slowly has gotten worse. It hasn't gotten better. It's gotten worse. But I think that's just my body trying to like fight it off or whatever. But I have literally felt like absolute shit the past 2 days. I felt fine for the past 2 days. I was okay. The 4th of July, I actually had fun. I want to show you guys. I got to get fireworks, record fireworks, and show you guys the finale. Like, literally everything was fine, and then like yesterday, I guess I started like feeling the brain zaps more and like sweating a bunch, and then today I've just been like sweating like crazy and feeling out of it. But I'm guessing that sooner or later, I just airdropped it to the wrong, dropped it to my mini and not this. Show you guys. Got fireworks to the 4th. I just wanted to come on and hang out for a little bit. I won't be on here crazy long, but I was like, yeah, I feel terrible because views are up and everything, and I'm obviously not present or whatever, so that kind of sucks. Let me see if I can figure out a way to bring this up on. Hold on, boys. I gotta figure out how to bring the video up first. Okay, bring the video up. And then I go into reactions. What's up, unknown? Window capture. Yeah, it was literally just like recently that I started feeling like crap, so that's always a fun time. But I literally got these cool ass clips. All right, now let's see if I can play it simultaneously. This was sick. This is like near me or whatever. So I actually got to see the finale and everything like fine. And then like recently I just like feel like utter garbage recently. But I read online that like apparently, oh, it's still going. I didn't even remember the fire. The finale was that long? I don't even remember it being that long. Okay, it's still going. It's still going. I'm actually impressed with my phone We were actually pretty close to him too. But like this is manual focus. I did a whole bunch of things to try to like get the image clear. It actually, now that I'm actually looking at it play, it's impressive for an iPhone because I always, every single year that I had an iPhone, I always had trouble getting it. I don't remember the finale being this long though. A minute and 50 seconds it went. Okay, did not remember that being that long. But yeah, that it was dope. It was dope. I had a really good time. Like, so I said, I don't know where it came out of. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break from streaming and just like actually enjoy my life because I have been uh streaming consecutively for like 2 weeks straight without missing a day, or I missed like one day. So I might as well treat myself and disappear for a little bit. You know, just got to be mysterious or whatever to my fans. And then today, like, was planned that I come back, and I just feel terrible. Like, it hit me yesterday where I started to get brain zaps, but I was like, whatever. I like fought through it, and I wasn't paying attention to it. But then today, I'm like, holy crap! Like, why am I feeling so terrible? I'm just getting like sweats like nonstop where I'm like it feels like I'm in a sauna, or I'm going through like some type of like, I forget what it's called, like a hormonal thing or something. Um, I also realized today that that's kind of why I don't like being on medication, because when you do things, you're not fully aware. Like, usually when I was doing tattoos before I got on the medicine, I was like paying attention to like what I'm doing, and I can feel how deep I need to go based on like the pain level that I feel. Well, on Paxil, or not Paxil, on the medicine that I take was taking, um, I could not really tell how deep I was going, right? And I don't know if you guys can see that too clearly or not, but I'm going to have to literally go over. It's not even a show either. Oh, it's because I don't have manual focus on. Hold on. I forgot that I have to turn this on and off when I want to do something now, because autofocus sucks when it's on when you're talking and stuff. And I don't know where the settings are for it. Focus. Autofocus? Okay. Oh, it's not gonna zoom either. There we go. If you guys can see, I was not going deep enough with my lines at all. With Casey's paw, I like plenty went deep enough, and I could tell how deep I needed to go because of the feeling. Well, the medicine I was on literally like completely numbed me from feeling pain, and I guess it made me like really spacey, because if you can see parts where I was doing line work, they are not deep enough for my liking. Like, most of them are going to be very lightly colored, so not like thick and pop. I mean, you don't want them too thick because obviously it's a fine line, detailed, but I'm not happy with how that's turning out. Like, I don't think I went deep enough, and I think that most of these lines are gonna be hard to see once it heals. So that's another thing I shouldn't have been doing, and why I regret taking medication. But also, like, everybody is different, and ironically, I was on TikTok talking about it, and let me turn autofocus off real quick. I was on TikTok talking about it because I was on like posts talking about meds, trying to like find other like things that have helped people. And I had commented just like talking about my experience with like antidepressants and stuff, and how hard it has been to come off after a month. And like a lot of people were like discovering that it's not easy, and I kind of actually feel bad for them because yeah, I was on TikTok and like I said about how it's been hard for me to get off this medicine, but it's always been hard. Like every single medicine that I came off of, um, even properly, if it was some type of antidepressant, it was hell to come off of. They said Prozac was the easiest to come off of, and for me, it was slower for me to come off of. But just that just meant that I dealt with less strong side effects but longer. So I had side effects coming off of Prozac for probably like 3 months straight, which is the longest that I've ever experienced. Other medicines were hell. I think the most popular one that I've talked about on here are I think I talked about Paxil a lot because that was like my OG one that I took. And I think I had mentioned Cymbalta before once or twice before. Cymbalta is hell to get off of. Cymbalta literally like I think is probably one of the harder ones to get off of because of it being an SSNRI. So it's norepinephrine and dopamine. And yeah, they tell you that like they're so easy to get off of, but yeah, usually when you get on, you should be pretty uh decided on being on them for like the rest of your life because it's not fun getting off, and you purposely like have to schedule a bunch of time if you're not like if you work and stuff and you're not free all the time, or if you have a crazy life like that, yeah, you're screwed to get off. It's literally just not for the weak. And I was on TikTok talking about it, and someone was like, "Oh my gosh, are you talking about the antidepressant or whatever?" in the comment, and I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh, I really hope you're not serious because I'm trying to get off of them now, and it's only the first day." And I'm feeling really sick or whatever. And I was like, yeah, hopefully you're talking to a doctor and you're like dosing it, like periodically dropping down because it's no joke. Yeah, it's kind of sad that they don't like. I'm acknowledging your comment. It is kind of sad that they don't tell you that at all. Like doctors will very frequently and very easily write scripts for people, and I almost think that it's came to a point. I discussed this before with people that I know that like understand the medical field and have like friends in there, or whatever. And I swear that doctors get like some type of like what do you want to call it? Like some type of pay increase. Like I don't not like a bribe, but like there has to be some incentive for them to write scripts as easily as they do because like anybody can get on antidepressants very easily, and they don't really disclose much when you're going into them. So it's like literally just I don't know. It's sad that it's not talked about a lot, but um yeah, like it all of the medicine that you take, there's a lot of people that will like because that was what I was reading on TikTok too. I just deep dove into like medications and people getting on and people's experiences, and then I started getting like people would be like, "Oh my gosh!" Like there'd be girls posting, they'd be like, "Haha, Zoloft girlies when it's hot outside and our bodies can't regulate the heat, ha ha ha." And then in the comments, people are like, "Yeah, I literally like had a horrible time getting off of this, or I had a horrible." So that's like how I was finding out and like talking to people about stuff in comments. And a lot of people were like, "Yeah, it was like utter hell to come off of this." And it's kind of sad because you don't literally know what you're getting into. But I'm sure that that happens to people a lot, where they don't properly come off of them, and it can definitely ruin you. I mean, coming off of them and getting on them in themselves can be difficult for people because some doctors don't even pace you to like slowly increase. They will like put you on a big dose. And if you get on some of the dosages where it's like too much and you have to step back, you truly realize like how powerful they are on the brain, because I have taken ones that have literally like made me feel like homicidal. Like I've taken ones that have like truly like made me feel insane, and that's not even my normal. Like that's not even my normal me. Like I would have insane intrusive thoughts and angry like outbursts and like this insane like side of me that doesn't even exist to begin with before I took them. Like I don't have that, and then all of a sudden this like comes out, right? And I would tell the doctor after the fact, I was like, yeah, I can't take this anymore. And they'd be like, oh, what's wrong? Because I went through a process. They had me like as like a lab rat from like 18 till 28 for 10 years, like cycling different ones, trying to find one that worked. And fun fact for me, none of them really did much, except make me gain a lot of weight, because I lost 40 pounds coming off of Prozac. But this what was I just talking about? This oh, I hate when I lose my train of thought. I was just thinking of something else. Um, yeah, it's not anything to mess with. I feel bad for people that they don't know like what happens before, and they don't like really give the full picture to things. And oh, the one that I told the doctor, I was like, yeah, I was like feeling homicidal and stuff, and she goes, honestly, I don't mean to scare you, but that's actually very normal on some medications, and it doesn't surprise me in the least because we hear about it more times than not. And I was like, and they prescribe this to people because why? It's it's insane. But like I deal with I would say like chronic anxiety because it's always there, but I would say it runs in my family with almost everyone, but everyone has like different coping mechanisms, mostly like not good coping mechanisms. But one thing that me and my grandpa share that's like in common is like staying distracted by stuff. External distractions help, even though it's not the like best thing. Like keeping your mind distracted by something is like a way to cope, but I mean obviously it's better than like drugs, alcohol. Like there's some not so pretty coping mechanisms, if you know what I mean, that I've seen. But um yeah, it got tiring, and I thought that maybe I should tackle it now because I was just having problems going to bed and stuff, just going to bed really late. Like I go to bed at like 4 in the morning sometimes, and that just is like the only way that I've found to get around like the type of like sleep anxiety, panic attack things that I wake up with at night. And not even necessarily like that crazy during the day. It's only when I'm like sitting alone in my thoughts, and that has been like a pattern where like for the past couple months I've avoided and stayed away from getting stuck in that habit of just thinking and being alone in my thoughts or whatever. But I did want to try medicine one more time, knowing that I could completely regret it. And I did, but at least I kind of like learned too, that I truly believe that I should just try to fight it myself. I truly believe that I can just get past it. So yeah. I just want to let everybody know that has been struggling or dealing with stuff that it's possible to get over it. Honestly, the best advice I could give naturally for depression is like going outside and going on walks and stuff. Um, Honestly, relying on nature and doing things like that have just been the most worthwhile for me. 20, 30, 85. Okay, we're in the message. But yeah. I literally just wanted to come on here to say what's up, guys, and that I'm still kicking it and still doing okay. I really want to get back into the gaming and everything like that, and I'm just like kind of waiting till I feel more normal again so that I can kind of like give you guys my full energy and be my goofy self and just, you know what I mean, not have to be serious. And that's not the type of person that I like to come on and portray. Is like somebody like I can talk about serious events that happen in my life, and I can talk about like experiences and all that, but I'm not going to be the type of person that just comes on and I'm always like in a bad mood. And that, I don't know, for me personally, like I cannot stream like that. I cannot just get on stream and be someone that's negative. If I'm going to do that, I would rather just not stream and post clips and stuff, because that way I'm not like bringing anybody down. Because I don't, my goal has always been like, as soon as I started streaming, I was like, I'm going to be this like personality, right? I'm not going to be just who I am as a person normally. I'm not going to be fake, but I'm going to be somebody that like is a positive influence. I'm not going to get on and be negative. I'm not going to get on and be mean to people. I'm not going to get on and be like this, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be a positive presence, and I can't do that when I literally like have zaps in the back of my eyes where I can't even move my eyes too fast, where I'm like drenched in sweat every like 5 minutes. Um, had a horrible like mentality, like mindset getting off of them. It's like, I would say yesterday it kind of started like that, where I was just like thinking just very negatively and not my normal train of thoughts and stuff. And just like, it's just not me. I don't like being that way and coming on, but I still thought it would be cool to like at least come on and be like, yo guys, here's another update, here's another update, here's another update. Like I only come on and I hang out for like 30 minutes roughly for the past, what, I missed like 2 or 3 days, and then I've been trying to at least update you guys or whatever. Like, okay, I streamed 6 days ago my hand tattoos, and then 3 days ago I came back. So I took a 3 day break, and then I missed a couple days in between again, like 2 days. But I'm gonna come on and just try to periodically update you guys. Um, as dumb as this sounds, like the doctors usually aren't that great about telling you these kind of things, even when you ask them. So I've just been asking ChatGPT to give me a breakdown of like how long it thinks that the medication will be troubling, based on like other people's experiences and stuff online. So it gathers like a database of like people that have commented about it on Reddit and stuff. And it says for most people, if you have taken it short term, that it shouldn't even be that long. It has like a shorter half life than most medication does, but that doesn't mean that it's like known to have a crazy like withdrawal and stuff online. And it says that most people experience withdrawal if they're on it for a year, up until like 3 or 4 weeks. But since I was only on it for like a month and a half, realistically I should only be dealing with it for like, it says I I should only be dealing with it for like a maximum of 2 weeks. And tomorrow will already be a week, so I don't think I'm gonna feel it that much longer. The like debilitating part for me is the brain zaps, but when I sit down, they're not as bad. I just can't move my eyes fast, which kind of sucks when you're trying to game. You have to kind of do that. More so the like feeling very like out of it now. I'm starting to feel like really disconnected, and just like the sweats all the time is like bugging me. But hey, at least I got blessed with like being able to handle doing stuff on the fourth. I felt really out of it then, but I had no like withdrawal. Like I just felt kind of a little spacey, but still had a good fourth. And then yesterday and today have kind of been rough, but it says it usually gets worse before it gets better, so that means I'm in the linear of going up into the like good now. So just want to come on and say what's up, guys. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. I hope y'all are still being positive influences in the world, and just taking care of yourselves, man. Because advocating for myself made me truly realize that there's a lot of people that don't advocate for themselves as well. So I wanted to come on and just speak my experience, but that also doesn't mean I'm saying this to try to scare people. Some people want to be on medication, and that's fine too. But when I started realizing the trend of like the stuff that I was getting as side effects, that I had specifically told the doctor, like, hey, just so you know, like if I start binge eating again, or if I start like doing signs of like things that I've had with other medication, I'm done. So everyone has their own journey, their own path, and all that. But for me, it just wasn't. It wasn't it. But I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just trying to share my story, you know. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you all for coming on and saying things, whether they're random or not. I don't know what the Sarah comment is. I don't even know who she is, but we're not gonna go there because I don't. I'm in a different mindset. We're in like a positive era of my life moving forward. So, all right, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and peace out. God bless. Love you guys. See you real soon, I promise. See you real soon.